November 6th can't come soon enough. Hi, and thank you so much for tuning in to That Chick Angel TV. Today I want to talk a little bit about the election. Now typically I don't like talking about politics at all because people can get so mean. So when November 6th comes along, regardless of what the results may be, I cannot wait for that day to come. Now, what I do love about the election process is getting this little book, the official sample ballot for California. The reason why I like this is because everything is in black and white. So it tells me, it breaks down all of the propositions that are on the ballot this year, and then it also lists all of the people who are running for some sort of office. Now, you all might have already knew this, but there are 6 different parties running for president and vice president. So we all know about the Republicans and the Democrats because they're always on the news. Libertarian, there's the Peace and Freedom, there's the Green Party, and then there's the American Independent Party. So I'll just break down really quick what these other 4 parties are because I was completely shocked. I didn't even know any of these existed other than the Green Party. So the Libertarian Party, they're a party that really wants the least amount of government interfering with people's personal lives. So they want government to take a back seat all the way in the back of the bus and allow people to have their own liberty to live however they want to. So they're the types that would not like the Affordable Health Care Act, also known as Obamacare. And they just want basically government not to have a say in marriage and whether or not a woman should have contraceptives or be able to have an abortion. So that's the Libertarian in a nutshell. Then there's the Peace and Freedom Party. They're the ones that have Rosanne Barr running for president, which I think is hysterical, but to each his own. They're considered a feminist socialist group. So if you look up what a socialist is, you'll kind of get a lot of the views of that party. Then you have the Green Party, which we all should know by now, but the Green Party is very environmentally friendly, and they're all about saving the environment. They're also all about taking funding away from the military and putting it more into education. And then they also believe in having health care for all. And then the American Independent Party. Now these guys I've never heard of. They're very much so God-centered, so a lot of their platforms have to do with God and da-da-da-da-da. So they have a very conservative religious viewpoint. So they believe in they believe in the traditional form of marriage. They are all about government having a very strong part in everyday life. Whereas like the Green Party wants to take under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance and off of money, anything that's religious off of money and things like that. So these are the other parties. Now, what I wanted to bring up is that I actually have a girlfriend who never votes Republican or Democrat when it comes time for election. She always votes for whatever candidate she feels like reflects her opinions and her political views closest. So a lot of times she does not find that in the Republican or Democratic Party. So a lot of times she's voting for one of these parties that we've never heard of until we are in the booth to vote. Now, some people might think she's throwing away her vote because obviously none of the people that she's ever voted for that's not Republican or Democrat have ever won the presidency. But for her, she's like, my vote is my voice and I want my voice to be authentic to who I am. So here's my question to you all. Do you feel like the election process is typically just voting for the lesser of 2 evils? Or do you feel like the 2 candidates that we typically have show or exude a good variety of viewpoints? Now, me and my husband, we are not registered as Democrats or as Republicans because we honestly don't feel like either party truly represents who we are as people. However, we've always voted from either of those 2 parties because we want our vote to go to someone who might potentially win. So I want to know what you feel about this situation. Should you be voting for the 2 parties that are dominant, or should you really be able to use your voice where you feel like it's necessary and that it's not a waste? Leave your comments below on YouTube. If you don't have YouTube, you can go ahead and leave it on Facebook. But make sure you like this video, you share it. If you have not subscribed already, I'm gonna need you to click subscribe. It's above the video. I think it's over here. Click subscribe. All right, thank you all so much for viewing. And also I want to let you all know, with all this election stuff and everybody running for president, I decided I'm going to run. I mean, not for president and not for any other office. I'm going to finally run a marathon. Woohoo! I'm looking at running the LA Marathon in March. I'm so nervous already, and I've got 5.5 months, but I think I need to start training now. So if any of you all have any suggestions of who I can train with, because I need to train with somebody, I can't do this on my own, or if you have a better suggestion of a marathon. So I'm talking to you, Renee Ross, because I know you like running. You know who I'm talking about, Renee. I need you to leave me a comment on either a suggestion of a different marathon and who I can train with. All right, you guys have a blessed day, and I hopefully will talk to you all on Friday.